The drive begins. It was October 14th, 2022. Jake Miller, a 32-year-old paramedic from San Antonio, was driving home from a weekend camping trip with his girlfriend. It was close to 1:45 a.m. when they reached a quiet stretch of Highway 16, just south of Kerrville. There were no other cars, no houses, no lights. The radio was off. The only sound was the low hum of the tires against the pavement. Then, without warning, headlights hit something. A figure, standing, right in the middle of the road. Jake slammed the brakes so hard his chest hit the steering wheel. The car screeched, stopped just feet from the man. The man on the road. Jake rolled down his window and called out, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need help?" The man didn't answer. He was barefoot, pale, wearing a ripped EMS jacket. And there was something strange about him. His head was tilted slightly, his arms hanging stiff at his sides. Jake's girlfriend whispered, "Jake, we should go, please." But Jake was a paramedic. Helping people was instinct. He grabbed his flashlight, stepped out, and walked toward the man. The first oddity. "Sir, can you hear me?" Jake asked, shining the light. That's when he noticed two things. The man's feet were soaking wet, leaving dark footprints on the dry asphalt. His name tag was missing, just a blank rectangle where it should have been. Finally, the man spoke. "Help! Them!" Then he turned and walked into the woods. No flashlight, no shoes, no sound of breaking branches, just gone. The call to dispatch. Jake rushed back to the car, heart pounding. His girlfriend was shaking. "Jake, get back in the car, please." He grabbed his radio and called Kerrville EMS dispatch. "This is Miller, off-duty paramedic. I found an injured man near mile marker 48 on Highway 16, requesting backup." The dispatcher went silent for a moment before replying, "Miller, are you certain? No one should be out there. Not tonight." Confused, Jake repeated his location. 5 minutes later, a Kerrville EMS unit arrived. The vanishing Jake explained everything. The pale man, the footprints, the missing name tag. The two medics nodded slowly. Then one said, "Show us where you last saw him." Jake led them into the woods, flashlight scanning through branches and rocks. And then, the prints stopped, dead center in a clearing, as if the man had simply vanished. Suddenly, his girlfriend screamed from the roadside. Everyone ran back, and there, pressed into the dirt, was a single EMS badge. It was old, rusted. The name was barely legible, Michael Ruiz, Kerrville EMS. The senior medic froze. "That's impossible," he whispered. "Ruiz died out here 12 years ago." The legend of Michael Ruiz. Back at the EMS station, Jake demanded answers. An older dispatcher told him everything. 12 years ago, Michael Ruiz was responding to a crash on Highway 16. Heavy rain caused his ambulance to skid off the road, down a steep embankment. He died on impact. Locals say his spirit wanders the highway, searching for survivors, reliving his final moments over and over again. But here's the chilling part. Anyone who follows him into the woods is never seen again. The final night. Jake and his girlfriend swore never to drive Highway 16 again. But 3 weeks later, on his night shift, Jake's EMS radio crackled. "Unit 7, request backup. Mile marker 48. Possible pedestrian on the road." It was the exact same location. Jake froze. Another unit went to check. 20 minutes later, they reported back. "Negative contact, no pedestrian in sight, just a single EMS badge on the asphalt." Jake requested to transfer stations the following morning,